So we're going to go over the bass line here by Larry Graham. We're going to do it nice and slowly, alright? So remember what I was saying to you, this is just in E minor essentially. It starts off with a nice hammer on. So you're kind of going, for it to do that nice and slow. 3, 4. To an octave on the G and the A. So a pop and a slap. So you're going. So it's a hammer on to a hit, to a hit, to a octave each one. So again. That's the first part of it, right? So remember what I was saying to you. You just have to get the tail pieces of the main riff afterwards. So the main riff is... That's the main riff. So there's 3 tails, which are... And then... So those are the 3 tails. So what we want to be able to do is play them all in the order that they are. So the first tail is the... to the, and then it goes back to, and then it does the, on the last one, if you want to say. So, excuse me, we're going to go through the entire line now, at a nice slow tempo, right? So remember, the main part of the line you want to get down first, which is the, so that's the main line, and then we're going to work on the tail pieces, each individually. So remember what, like I said to you, that this timing is a little bit weird. So we'll practice that over a few times and then we'll do the whole piece together, right? So first we'll do, alright? 1, 2, 3, 4. So again. So after doing that a few times, we're going to move on, right? So from that, back to that. So you want to go bam, ba-dam, but then it does that trill. So you want to go bam, ba-dam, but get the trill afterwards. The main emphasis is that slide. So once you have that slide down, you can work on the... And then once you feel more comfortable, you can try to do it the way that he actually does it, which is... So that's the way it will sound when you're actually doing it. So we're going to do them all back to back now, right? And just for reference, the full speed. You want to work up to this after you've done this at slow tempo a good few times. I want you to try do it at full speed, alright? So full speed. And there was actually one other line that I showed you before that I forgot to show you before you left, and that was just "Thank You" by Larry Graham, and that's actually much easier. It's just, so it's a slide from the E, from the D to the E. That one's a lot simpler, but that's a good way of just practicing just a slide on your octaves. Another line that he does is a fairly complicated one, and I'm going to go over that with you the next lesson just briefly. We're not going to try and get it down to speed. We'll just do it like slow, like we're doing with hair at the moment. It's called pow, and this bass line is quite technical, but it's just hammer-ons. That's the kind of hard part of it. So the line, if I was to do it slow, it's like, what's it again? I'm only used to playing it fast, so. Alright, so. Up to speed, that's quite fast, so it's kind of like. That's a good example of a fast bass line, but you're not actually doing a lot. You're doing hammer-ons. So that's why I was showing you hammer-ons with the bass slapping and stuff before. I just wanted to throw this into the end of the video. So if you kept watching all the way to here, it's just something to work towards, that bass line. Like that's actually not the hardest slap stuff, but it's technical enough. So like you want to be able to do. That's a good way of actually building that up, is to just practice your hammer-ons like that. But we'll go over that line in the next lesson. I'm going to send you on another video to do with the tapping.